What up? Welcome to the Dope Show with Dopey. I just got a message. Actually, it's been a couple hours. I got a message today about to do from a German television show, and I think I want to put all the information on there. So far, they haven't done it. Oh, it's going to be March 7th, and it's fucking March. So yeah, fucking pretty soon here, man. Pimping. I realize it's March. Let's see what day of March it is. March 3rd. So in 4 days, yeah. And this German television show wrote me a letter, and it's a public television show, I guess, in Germany, asking if they can use one of my clips on how to death growl. Because apparently, I guess scientists have figured out the best way how to death growl. Get in this video, Shredder. There's this chick says that she loves you, and that she wants to see you in every video. There's Jesus. They're calling you Jesus now.
I am Jesus.
Yes. Or the Son of Jesus.
The Son of Christ.
The Son of Christ, if you will. Jesus' son. God had a son, and now
The Son
God
had a son.
Which was Shredder.
Yeah.
Jesus had given birth to that Shredder. He was immaculately conceived.
It's true.
Anyways, I was thinking about maybe I even should show him the email that I got from this. It's like kulturpalast television. I don't know. I don't speak
Kulturpalast.
I don't speak German, so my German is a little hard. But I actually made about like 3, maybe 4 videos on how to death growl. And I don't know. I guess apparently my way might be right or something. It's to do with the larynx phlegm. The larynx phlegm. And I didn't really talk about phlegm that much in it, but I thought
when you do growl, it's like clearing your throat, but yelling at
the same time. That's what I told Shredder, you know, when I first started growling. And then almost everything that people say about how to death growl, I've said the exact opposite on every video that I've seen. They're like, you don't want to hurt your throat, you don't want to strain your vocal cords, blah blah blah, you don't want to do this or that, you want to drink water and milk
to push it to get lower.
And then that's how, and when I first did it, I never had anyone tell me how techniques, what to do and what to use, so I just I did it the way that I figured I like to do it that way, you know. Or at first I knew how to growl, and I showed him.
Well, you said at first it's like you can imitate just regular metal
growls, yeah. And then you
Pantera, and then you just kept getting lower and lower.
It really started with SFU, you know. That's really what happened. The Chris Barnes growl. And I'm trying to think of that Maximum Violence song. The end of all law. Crucifile, I execute the guilty. Violently, a motherfucking killing spree. No warning shot. Die, motherfucker. Die, die. Die, motherfucker. Die, die. And it's like, when you do that, I just made it lower and lower. You know, I just started out with that, and I got lower and lower. And the only way to explain it is Camel Whites, and I could see the phlegm thing actually working. Because, like, when I go back, it seems like there's, like, a lot of coatness in here. Like, I'll just growl till my throat's, like, extremely fucking dry. And I don't drink water or milk or anything. And I make it as dry as possible. And it does. It, like, produces, like, this coat, like, this natural phlegm to coat your throat to make it better. So when I growl, I've never drank liquids. I've always tried to get my throat hurt as possible, and I know, like, it doesn't
to new
boundaries. And then I think eventually, like, I destroyed something in my throat. You know I did, to make it better, because it's like you just gotta push your throat to the next boundary to make it to go really low, like gore grind vocals low.
And you do something with your lips too. You said.
Yeah, but everybody does that. I mean, you see Chris Barnes, I told him that it's like you're puckering up for a kiss or a turtle.
And you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, and I do that. I try to make several videos on how to do it, and I just say, you know, just do it, man. You know, I mean,
It's
you're gonna
like,
look.
it's basically the best way to explain that you told me. It's that it's like it's clearing your throat but yelling at the same time. Just and then you push it and push it and push it.
Yeah, he can't do it
I
that
can't
well,
I can't do
but
it.
he's
Right now.
practicing,
I'm working on it.
and he's gonna get it eventually. Like, I probably didn't like my growl until 4 years after growling. So I've been growling for about 10 years, or 11 now, because I started growling when I was 14. As soon as I heard 6 Feet Under, Maximum Violence, that's when I started growling, and Mortician. But I was a big fan of 6 Feet Under, then Cannibal Corpse, and I liked Chris Barnes. I like Chris Barnes personally still better than George Fisher, but I still like George Fisher. He's still a beast. Like, Unleashing the Bloodthirsty, you can't go wrong with that. And Devoured by Vermin. You know, all of George Fisher's songs that are classic. The only thing I don't like about George Fisher is that he doesn't write his own lyrics.
Hello?
And he don't. But yeah.
We're doing a YouTube video.
Shredder's old lady. Anyways, fucking, I just thought I'd say that's pretty cool. And, whatever you call it, publicity or production, you know, like it's for free. I'm not getting reimbursed for it, but it's also nice to get some publicity out there and some vocals. Plus, there's this motherfucker. There's been a couple people, actually, really just one dude, man. He's like, your vocals suck at dick, and you obviously have zero knowledge of the situation. And now, you know, they're gonna put me on a German television show. I just want to be like, you're a fucking cunt face. Check that out. You stupid dickhead. Say my vocals suck a dick. I have zero knowledge of the subject whatsoever. But then this Germany, which is like Germany, it's like, you know, death metal's mainstream in Germany.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like rap here.
Like Japan and all
like
that.
It's not underground like it is here in America. Like they eat it up in other countries.
I know.
And
America's got to be gay that way. Like,
yeah. And then Germany, like pretty much the death metal capital of the world, wants to have my death growl on public television. So obviously my vocals don't suck. You know what I mean? I just want to hit that fucker in the face. You know, I just can't stand people who talk shit on YouTube videos. I really can't, because it's just like, they'll talk shit, and then I will post the videos like, well, let's hear your death growl. And I ain't got nothing from the fucker. Not one fucking thing. He didn't even say he could death growl. You know what I mean? They're like, well, let's see how you do better. I challenged him to a competition, man. You know, a death metal vocalist comp off. Because I know I'm a great vocalist. I've always known it. And, not one thing, man. And I don't go to, like, if I don't like Suicide Silence, I'm not going to go to Suicide Silence page and be like, Suicide Silence fucking sucks dick, and piss off all the Suicide Silence fans. You know, I mean, it's just retarded. It's like, obviously, I don't like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's rap people that'll do that, too, that'll go to death metal videos and be like, death metal is, like, the worst fucking music that's alive, and rap is the least better, and you can stand it and shit like that. I'm like, that's just retarded. Because you obviously don't like death metal, so why don't I just go talk shit about it? It's so fucking stupid. And people who talk shit, obviously just don't have anything better to do with their lives. They obviously do not either get laid or they don't smoke weed. Because I'm content with my life where I don't have
so
to
much
go.
time on their hands. I don't know.
I don't have to go and be like, yo, you're a bitch, and shit like that to other people. I did it once because some motherfucker, he started it. That's the reason why. He was telling me Asking Alexandria is way more better than Waking the Cadaver, and Waking the Cadaver's talent is crap. And I mean, if you hate Waking the Cadaver, fine, so be it, man. You don't have to be like, yo, you're one of your bands that you like sucks ass. It's like me telling somebody, you know, like Megadeth sucks ass. And Megadeth is pretty cool, or like all the metal 90 bands.
You can't fuck with Megadeth.
You really can't.
You can't.
You can't fuck with.
You can't fuck with Dave.
You can't fuck with White Zombie, but Rob Zombie sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I can say that because I'm a Rob Zombie fan, or I was. I like Hellbilly Deluxe Volume, or it's just Hellbilly Deluxe.
And
But I
sick
love
bubble gum.
Oh my God. It's
Nah,
like,
I'm just kidding.
and I can
Fuck
say
that.
personally, Marilyn Manson's a sellout because I was a huge Manson fan. But you know, I'm not going to be like going on every new Manson video that's out and be like, Manson's such a fucking sellout, blah blah blah. It's horrible, pathetic. Bring back Twiggy and Manson and shit like that. That shit. Bring us back Hollywood and Mechanical Animals and those awesome 3 albums that he did after Portrait and Sweet Dream or Smells Like Children. And I don't know. I'm just wanting to say I'm pretty happy about it because you know I do YouTube videos. I don't have anything better to do with my life. I got a computer and a webcam. I'm going to state my opinions on whether it's the government because I'm a conspiracy theorist or death metal. You know, those are like the 2 main subjects I like to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, and if someone's willing to listen, so be it. You know, I mean, why not? Everyone else has a YouTube show, pretty much on what they think. I mean, it's like anybody could be famous now, you know, thanks to the internet. So that's pimp. But the only thing I'm trying to say that's good for it is because, you know, I'm a vocalist, and me and Shredder, we're working on a demo for our band, Behold the Bludgeoner. And
It's going pretty slow. But
it's going way slow, horribly slow.
really slow.
I mean, things are just happening, so many obstacles left and right. Plus, we're moving right now, in the middle of a move, and fixing up a place and shit. We're hoping in April we'll be able to get a demo or 4-track, 5-track demo out on July 4th. That's all I'm trying to say is that this is trying to publicize my band. I'm not trying to be famous at all, you know, not at all, not in the mainstream. I don't really care about the mainstream. Like I want to be dying fetus famous in the underground, you know, because I respect the underground death metal scene. I just want to be able to live. I want music to be my job, you know, because I love death metal. And everyone says, you know, if you want to make money and an income, a lot of death metal bands I talk to, death metal is not the genre they'd be getting into because it's not.
It isn't. It isn't.
You're not going to get rich off of it. Or get rich quick. You know, you're not going to make $1 million record album or something.
You're going
like
to do it because you love doing it.
Exactly.
You love death metal.
And I love death metal. And at least just, you know, you can make an income off it to where you can live off of it. I'm not expecting to have a mansion.
There's a lot of bands out there that still have to have jobs.
Right.
When they get off of touring.
So, you know. Or they just tour 24/7.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do with my life because I love metal. And I love death metal that much more. And the message that we're about, we're political.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm also wanting to change the world one way or another. Like Martin Luther King, MLK style. I like to be a renegade as well.
A revolutionary.
Yeah, because if you got a voice and an opinion, use it, you know what I mean? And I think that's just about all I'm going to say for now. And that's what's going on today on the Dope Show. My bed's made. Yeah. This chick was like, posted a comment, your bed's never made. It used to always be made, but right now, I just don't give a shit. Like, I always like to have some cool stuff in the background. Right now, I got those 2 flag things hanging up. I used to have a bunch of posters hanging up. I always had my bed made, shit like that. Now I just don't really give a fuck. Once we get into my new apartment, I will. I'll definitely be putting up posters again and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. But thanks for tuning in the Dope Show. I'm not really even that huge internet famous. I'm still underground internet famous. And there's bands that are out there that I've helped promoted that have gotten somewhere, at least a little somewhere in the underground. And I'm hoping they ain't forgot about that and hopefully maybe put me on some guest vocals. I'm just saying, I'm hoping as soon as we get our album out, people will just
check it out.
Well, I'll put it on the internet for download. I'm not into making money at all. I'm just into living, have our voices be heard, our opinions be heard about the system, about the world system, not just America's government, but the world government. Which everyone knows what the world government is, if you do know what the world government is. And blah, blah, blah. Have a nice day. Take it easy. Peace.